back. You're watching News Tonight. Now, not only are the streets boiling over with protests, also Parliament's upper house, the Rajya Sabha, witnessed commotion over Home Minister Chidambaram's saffron terror remarks. Many political analysts are now wondering whether the minister may have communalized terror and set a very dangerous trend in India, which is already battling with cross-border terror. Home Minister P. Chidambaram's words setting a dangerous precedent. Chidambaram has coloured terror with religion, and that has caused an uproar. Not only on the streets across India, but today even Parliament witnessed tumultuous scenes, with the opposition BJP branding Chidambaram's words as anti-national.
There is no such phenomena in this country as he mentioned. There are legitimate problems we have with left-wing extremism, we have a problem in Kashmir, we have other forms of terrorism. But to ignore that and start highlighting that there is a phenomena now of saffron terror, he's trying to fight an imaginary terror, a phenomena which doesn't exist in this country.
Chidambaram's words may be dangerous, but what has made things even more volatile is the attempt by the so-called Third Front to reinforce their opposition to the BJP. But Chidambaram's words have put him in a tight spot within his own party, with many in the party distancing themselves from him. Chidambaram, as of now, stands isolated within the Congress.
जहाँ तक सैफरन या भगवा या केसरिया का सवाल है, उस समय मुद्दा ये नहीं था. मुद्दा था आतंकवाद. और आतंकवाद का कोई रंग नहीं होता है. आतंकवाद का एक ही रंग होता है और वो काला होता है.
As Home Minister, Chidambaram failed to get access to the main plotter in the 26/11 strikes. He also failed to bring enough pressure on Pakistan to punish them. But invoking the prospect of saffron terror in India appears to be something he should have avoided. With Bureau Inputs, Sai Manish for NDTV Hindu. The Home Minister, of course, has a lot of explanations to do over this stray comment, of course, which has led to a lot of violence as well as commotion, not only in Parliament but streets as well. As the government's deadline on BlackBerry services nears, Research in Motion is busy trying to find ways to sidestep the government. In the latest move, the BlackBerry makers have proposed an industry forum to work with the government, and also who are going to be part of it? Well, Skype and Google. These two companies, in fact, have been called in by RIM to join so that its services aren't interrupted much. This comes after the government of India dropped hints that these two platforms could be the next in the line of fire. Now, RIM hopes to be able to lead industry heavyweights in a bid to dodge the government demands for access to unencrypted corporate emails. BlackBerry makers have also repeatedly claimed that there is no master key or backdoor available to break down the encrypted emails into a readable format. With the ban due of Wednesday, a government decision is expected on Monday. Indian badminton ace Saina Nehwal crashed out of the Badminton World Championships in Paris, losing 21-8, 21-14 to Chinese 6th seed Zhijiang Wang. This was the first Chinese opponent that Saina, in fact, was facing in the tournament, and she was completely outclassed by her. This comes as a great disappointment for Indian fans who were expecting the world number 2 to win this title after her great performances in the international circuit. Saina came into the tournament on the back of 3 successive international wins. Saina had crashed out of the World Championship last year too in Hyderabad at the same stage. And joining us live right now is Natasha Doraiswamy, live from the newsroom. A very good evening, Natasha. Of course, brave face put up by Saina Nehwal, a brave performance too, but the results not there.
Absolutely, Manish. Now, this girl obviously has been fighting very, very hard. She's still very young. It's the World Badminton Championships. Everybody was hoping for a victory from Saina Nehwal, of course, from India, really. But the thing is, now this is the first Chinese opponent that she has faced in this particular tournament, and the Chinese are play a very difficult game, really, especially because they're quick on their feet. They're extremely fit. Not that Saina Nehwal was not fit at all. It's just that she needs to up her game at this point. Even Aparna Popat seems to be saying the same thing, a former national badminton player. She seems to be saying that, you know, she definitely needs to up her game, and she also is not as quick on the court as her Chinese opponents. And of course, giving in to a world number 6 is a bit disappointing, but you know, it is something that she will definitely have to cope with at this point, especially with the coming up Commonwealth Games.
Of course, Natasha, and her coach Gopi Chand had also admitted that she does need to work on her fitness. Thanks a lot, Natasha Doraiswamy, for joining us there on the story. That's a wrap on this bulletin. News and updates continue. Stay with us.